Good morning. You're going to hear my morning voice because it's about 7 a.m. And I wanted to do a week ahead reading. So, not something I usually do in person, but I think it resonates really well for anybody who's watching videos. I know that I like to watch week ahead videos just to sort of give me a place setting for my schedule and to try to get organized. And maybe I do also use it as a crutch of procrastination in case there is a day in the week that comes up to be not productive. But hey, that's probably good. So have coffee with me and read the week ahead. So the bottom card is an 8 of Pentacles. So for those folks who are working very hard this week, it's an auspicious week for you. I'm just going to lay them down Monday through Friday and then see if we need to clarify. Or Monday through, maybe I will do Monday through Friday, but I was going to do Monday through Saturday. Kind of skip Sunday. Sunday's a free will day. Well, this is interesting. In the middle of, and I swear I put these right together, but I've been putting my decks next to each other every day, which I don't usually do. So a card from another deck is for Wednesday, but I think that's just fine. And Thursday, Friday, and then a card for another deck is Saturday. Okay. So, starting off with Monday here, I'll do maybe a card or two to clarify and clarify this Empress card. But what I know right now is there is a lot of love for you on Monday. So whether it is a job or whether it is a romantic relationship or I don't know what you're doing, but maybe both. There's a lot of love for you on Monday. I think that whether you are masculine energy or feminine energy, I think you have a lot of feminine energy on Monday, which is a good thing. I mean, everybody needs that balance, but sometimes it's good to sink into our feminine energy regardless of our gender. And sometimes it's good to push in our masculine energy regardless of our gender. It depends on the circumstance and where we are in life and what we need to accomplish and how we need to experience the world in that particular moment. But usually it's good if there's a balance. I think in a very beautiful way, the feminine energy is coming through on Monday. And I just want to get a couple of cards, maybe two. Let's get 2 cards to clarify that and see a little bit more about Monday. Okay, I've got a couple cards. I've got a bottom card and a top card. So we've got the 5 of Cups on the bottom, and we've got Empress again. All right. So if you do get some bad news or like if you get some news or you don't hear what you want to hear on Monday, I think it is the message from the universe to really experience that with emotion and loving kindness towards yourself. So if you can, take a moment between the bad news and your reaction to it and really take a deep breath and experience the self-compassion that you need to not really even react to it at all. So since we're sort of sandwiching the Five of Cups, I think the Five of Cups is a temporary, probably bad news or tiny little breakup or a separation from something that at one point you thought you wanted, but it's surrounded by self-love and compassion. So that's Monday. Just be very kind to yourself and mother that injured part of yourself. Okay. Monday. Let's check about Tuesday. Because what I'm getting is off the Sun card. I'm I don't know why, but I'm getting like you're gonna find a sale on something, or Monday you're going to, I don't know, find a really good deal on something, or you're gonna do, if you're in a position where you make financial decisions for your work or your job, I think you're going to be very successful in that aspect and find good deals and make strategic partnerships that are really advantageous for the company. If you own your own business, this is really amazing for that. Let's see if the cards will back me up at all. Yeah, I don't know why, but a sale keeps popping up in my head. SALE, by the way. You could go on a sailing trip if you want. Can I go with you on Tuesday? I would love that. Go get on the ocean. But no, that's not what this is about necessarily. It's about having good financial luck and being at the right place in the right time and really feeling happiness, lightness, and confidence from that decision. And the cards just don't want to organize themselves for me. I think maybe because I said enough about that. Okay. All right. Wednesday, Temperance from another deck. This card has been meaning many different things for me this week. It's been coming up based on what's around it in both negative and positive ways, which is weird for a Temperance card. But I will say that in terms of Wednesday, I'm seeing a huge potential for movement. So, okay, this Temperance to me is like the stoplight before a big race. So the feeling is that you're paused, revving the engine, ready to throw it into gear to take off. But Wednesday you just need to wait. But you know that. For some reason, you actually know that you need to wait. I had to pause the video just for a minute so that I could let my dog do her thing. But I think Wednesday, I think you know that you have to take a step and pause while things move, while the rest of the racing contestants get to the starting line. I think you know, so I don't think it'll be too much of a chore for you. But that's the image that I'm getting, is at a stoplight or at a starting line of a race, and there is movement and there's kinetic energy, but there's a slight wait until you can really take off. So if I were to translate that into like practical advice, I would say it's a good time to plan. So Wednesday, if you have things on Thursday, Friday, Saturday that need to be well coordinated, use Wednesday to do that for sure. It's a good time to plan. It's a good time, like in the racing analogy, it's a good time to check all of the car's vital signs, make sure that you are ready to step on the gas. So that's Wednesday. I wonder if I think that's good enough, but I really, for some reason, want to pull a couple cards on temperance, because there's also there's an ethereal, I mean there is, because it's Archangel Michael, but I want to pull something to explain this ethereal nature. It also could be, there's been a lot of energy coming up about, in several of the readings, some which I did offline, about those of you making like bold, like plans, like last minute or creative plans that just sort of come out of thin air, and you're like, you have a bright idea and all of a sudden you want to do something. And I have sort of, I think several readers that I know of have recommended that you don't do that right now. And I think Wednesday might be the time when things start to shift, where you'll see the good ideas from the bad ideas, and you'll be able to take movement on the good ideas that will have a beneficial outcome. This is a timeless reading, but there's, I'm reading for the week. I'm reading for the week. If it resonates, it resonates. Okay, so the bottom card is Death, and the top card is the World. I really like that. I know if you're not familiar with tarot, it may be a little bit confusing, but are you familiar with the song Closing Time? As a child of the 90s, I sure am. Yeah, that's the song that's ringing in my head, is Closing Time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. New beginnings come from another beginning's end. Something is ending to give you the world. And it could be something very simple, like you're done with a academic class, you're done with a project with work, you're finishing up the last pieces of a program, of management of a program. Whatever it is, it's coming to an end, and the next thing coming is going to be amazing. So this is sort of a future insight to Wednesday. But something's ending on Wednesday. You know about it. You're very comfortable with it, and you're at that starting line waiting for the next thing. And what I'm saying is that it's really good. Wherever you're racing off to next from Wednesday is good. So the choices that you make and what you decide to do on Wednesday, I think, is really auspicious. All right, Thursday, the Four of Pentacles. There's a lot of clear vision. So moving through the week, if you've waited to do something, if you've had maybe a setback, and then you're more confident about the situation and finding the tools and resources for what you're doing. Wednesday, you're waiting to finish up one project, start another. Then you've got a lot of insight on Thursday into what that could be. I really, really love that. So the insight, Pentacle based, right? With the Four of Pentacles, we have material and material things and money, wealth, finances. Getting clear about material things and what it takes to move forward after the week. It's a really auspicious reading. Auspicious means good. It's September, obviously, when I'm pulling this reading. And I think the weather's supposed to be really good in Texas. So hopefully everybody can use that weather to their advantage. And wherever you are, fall is always a great season to get out and about. So while I'm shuffling, I will tell you how great it is for your mind, body, and spirit to get out into nature. Take a walk, a hike. If you've got a puppy or a dog, take them and experience the outdoors. This is a good week for it, for sure. Okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. What is behind the Four of Pentacles? Okay. What's behind the Four of Pentacles? The Knight of Cups. I love it. You're getting clear on, again, this action that you want to move forward and the adventure that you want to take. Now, this particular Knight of Cups, and I pulled from this other deck for a reason, but this particular Knight of Cups to me is more cups based, is more love based, and the Knight of Cups is receiving. So in this imagery, you've got the cups, which represent love and those types of emotions and connection and passion and life's purpose, and also romantic love. So you have the cup, which represents that, and you have the water, which represents the love, sort of becoming his cape, and he's receiving that. So that doesn't necessarily come up in all of the Knight of Cups. This deck is special, and I think it's great that I pulled this particular Knight of Cups. So I think that on Thursday, the opportunity to see the vision of where your soul's passion, where your even romantic love is coming from, is very clear, and you know where to go. There's no question about that. So that's really cool. If it's a romantic situation that you're thinking about on Thursday, or that you've gotten direction about, then I would say it's great. Wow. Okay. Okay, the bottom card. Yeah, the bottom card influencing that. This is why I love Gypsy spreads, because I can pull whatever I want. So we've got on that feeling of vision and clearly seeing the opportunities that lay ahead as we move forward on Thursday. There's a little bit of seeing the world around you, having that perspective. But with this hermit, I'm not seeing a typical hermit response of holing up in a rock and reflecting on everything. No, what I'm seeing is her coming out. What is important about this card is her coming out of the hermit. So I think the Four of Pentacles explained a little bit is this vision that you've seen. Now it's time for you to come out of your hermitage and move forward with great inner strength. You're going to, after all this, maybe change your daily routine, maybe change projects or do something different. And I see you having great inner strength to do that. It's like you're taking what you've learned and really applying it very well to what you do next. And then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this is if this is a love relationship, like I said before, with the Knight of Cups underneath, and this is your feminine energy that you're moving forward towards, she's amazing. So good for you, the Queen of Pentacles. If that represents your new project, you're very, it's a great project that you're going to really enjoy, and it's going to be very fulfilling for you. So Thursday, also Ace of Cups, which is an extraordinary amount of love. So life's passion or a love that you're moving towards. It looks really, really good. Let's do Friday. Friday is the Judgment card, and with this deck, you can see the dove coming up from the crows. You can see the light behind her. So there's a judgment, or there's a justice card, and there's a judgment card. The justice card that you'll see come up in decks is everyday sort of justice. It's still major arcana, but it's an everyday justice and just movement towards our own instincts and a divine purpose, right? That's the justice card. The judgment card is more of a things. It's more of a closure energy. So the judgment card is more of a closure energy on whatever's ending. I think that in this case, if it's business, then on Friday, you might get an email or a correspondence, a telephone call, or face-to-face interaction that really validates the hard work that you put into before this particular project or this particular experience, whether it's work or love, before it transitioned, changed, and now you're starting something new. You'll actually get validation for what you've been doing on Friday, which is nice. I don't really feel like I need to clarify that so much. But I think it's, well, let's see if we can back it up. Just for fun, let's see if the universe approves of my reading of the Judgment card. But yeah, I mean, it's always great to get validation and confirmation from other folks. I said, don't live on it, but in this case, I think it makes you feel pretty good that what you did, all the work that you put into it, or all of the thought and planning and all of the time and energy that you put into it actually meant something. So High Priestess, and then we've got the Lovers. The Six of Swords. Oh, okay. Okay, so you were in your head about some things. What's underneath that? The Star. You were in your head about some things, maybe specifically about this project that's ending, about something that's ending this week. You had been in your head about it throughout its cycle, and you really had trouble deciding. And if it's a love relationship, you sort of had trouble maybe even deciding between two feminine energies or two women. And then once you've decided, you get validation about it being the right choice. But in business, I think there were several times along the way where you had to really overcome your instinct to just walk away, even quit the job. But now you get validation that this has been the right move all along. And I think with the High Priestess underneath, there's a divine purpose to the job that you are completing, the job you just completed. There's divine lessons in that. So it's pretty heavy stuff for but I think we can find lessons, and we can make spiritual connections that we learn from in any job. So I don't, it doesn't matter if you're, pumping gas at the corner store at Winslow, Arizona, or whether you're making multi-million dollar decisions in a high-rise in New York. The energy frequency and everything how it matters to you is the same, right? Okay, Two of Wands was a really quick shuffle. So I hope that it makes sense. So Saturday, you're in your own head a little bit. It's been a long week. What I instantly recommend to you is you take some time to be artistic. You take some time to enjoy hobbies that you can and really disconnect. I think there's probably going to be some activities that you won't be able to participate in. And I see some longing. If you couldn't see it from your, okay. So there's High Priestess again. Okay. Okay, well, this little deck. She's feisty, this little deck. All right, so you've had a long week at the end of the week. And Saturday, I think, is probably a good time to reflect. But nope, it's not. I mean, it is, yeah, reflection's always good. But Saturday, you need to get out there. Your inclination to hole up and be the hermit, and your decision to stay inside and not go out to the party is brought to you by the devil. So if you get any invitations, let's see if I can get that on camera. If you get any invitations to go out and join friends, or if you get an invitation from a lover or an acquaintance who they're the ones who have good intentions. Staying at home, I wouldn't recommend. Get out there. Get out there. Don't staying at home on Saturday night is self-sabotage. Definitely get out next Saturday night. Definitely do it. I just want to check in with the universe real quick. What happens if they actually get out and have a good time? What happens if the masculine energy actually gets out, goes to the party, goes on the date, goes out with friends, maybe racing a car, maybe blind date, maybe go to a concert by yourself and meet somebody. Heck, go to the grocery store. Go to the grocery store at 8 p.m. on a Saturday night. There's this really interesting thing that I read about that they're doing in Italy, where one of the grocery stores has, is it Italy or Spain? I think it's Spain. One of the Spanish grocers has this singles hour every, I think it's twice a week. On like Wednesdays and Saturdays, they have a singles hour from like 7 to 8 or something, where if you're single, you go in and there's this whole protocol. So if you're single and you're looking for someone, you go, this is a great marketing strategy. You go in and you grab a pineapple and you put it upside down in your cart. And then first of all, they're selling loads of pineapples, right? And then, which pineapples is a good thing to go ahead and enjoy if you're wanting to get spicy with someone, you know what I mean? But if you know, you know. But the next step is to find someone in the liquor aisle, because that's like the loading zone for all the singles who haven't matched up with someone yet. So you go to the liquor aisle and you bump your cart into someone who that you might fancy a little bit. So then you go down the other aisles with them, chatting and sharing a lot about you. And if you pick up lentils, you're thinking about something long term with them. And if you pick up lettuce, you just want like a one night stand. And so I think it's a really clever, fun way to communicate in a safe, nonverbal way, where nobody's feelings necessarily will get hurt. And it's very, there's also the grocery store has no mercy in terms of the lighting. So you're going to see what you're going to get. If you're bouncing around the grocery store and somebody hits on you, it's for real, because under those lights, they see everything. I'm just saying. Okay, so what if you do get out on Saturday night? Oh, the Queen of Cups. I love the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Hanged Man, Judgment also, and the Emperor. Okay. All right. So I think that if you get out on Saturday night, you're going to sort of feel your oats regardless of what happens. Obviously choose who you're going to go out with, with discernment, with judgment, and have a good time, because I see that there's a strong current of love available to you on Saturday night. There's really strong potential for forward movement in any type of relationship. If you have a girl you want to take out on Saturday, I see you confident and able to sort of express yourself. So Saturday's a great night to go out. And if you're in Spain, have fun at that grocery store. You never know what you might bump your cart into. So that is the week ahead. I think it's September 16th or something. Monday through Saturday. Enjoy your week. This is for entertainment purposes only, and remember that the reading from any tarot reader is going to be biased and skewed toward their own experience of the world, and not only how they communicate to you, not only how I communicate to you, but how I've experienced life, and what I have to share doesn't come from a vacuum, just like anything else. And we'll try to be good conduits, but keep that in mind. And if something resonates with you with any tarot reader, then be aware that there will be lots of things that don't with others. And just, if you like this reading, then please like it and follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. So have a great week. This looks amazing for you. And I wish it was me. Like this, I hope it is me as part of this energy that I'm pulling on. I look forward to this next week. It's great. So enjoy it.